So part of our wellness strategy is to flood the body with nutrients. We've been talking about the reproductive system, so how do we flood the reproductive system with nutrients? Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Minke. This is Minke Wellness. And we've got a supplement program already designed for our reproductive system here, and we do the mineral essence, which is trace minerals. We have our power Gies and our sclerescence essential oil, and then we have additional supportive stuff, products like the protein, the pure protein complete. And so yes, we've got this great support, but there are other ways to think about flooding the reproductive system with nutrients and the body in general, but the reproductive system in particular. So let's talk about some of those as a step back a little bit. And I've kind of, I at some point you have to limit, what you're going to use. You can't use every good product. You'd be knee deep in supplements. So we're kind of picking and choosing here, but I wanted to share with you some other options or how to think about, okay, I want more support for the reproductive system. I want to really flood the body flood the reproductive system with nutrients. What would I think about? How do I do this? So that's the goal of this video is, okay, what kind of other products would we look at? So one of them is omega Gies. We need our fatty acids that really feeds into the reproductive system. So the omega Gies product has extra vitamin D and CoQ10, great. Those are all going to be really good. It's going to feed directly into the reproductive system. We have the NingXia Red. Really important antioxidant support, really good boost. It actually even the wolfberry has some research that shows it could possibly support thyroid. So you've got some potential support there for the endocrine system in general, the broader endocrine system, but also the super antioxidant boost to give you a little bit of energy, to keep you more on top of things. And the antioxidants also have been known to keep the blood flowing, so you get improved circulation when you take antioxidants. So this is going to be definitely, circulation is going to be good for the reproductive system, any system, but in the reproductive system in particular, especially sexual organ function. Lots of money being spent on little blue pill and other kinds of things, and that really is designed to help promote circulation. So anything that is going to promote circulation is going to be good for that. Okay, then we have basically a multivitamin, right? We would need good flood the body with nutrients, flood the reproductive system with nutrients. A multivitamin like Master Formula would be good. I like the Master Formula in particular because it's completely plant-based, plant-derived. It's not, you don't have any what we call bathtub vitamins. You don't have synthetic vitamins. And so everything is coming in its natural form. And it's a wide range of low dose, so you get this gentle support. You're not overdosing on any one particular nutrient. And so if your body doesn't need it, no big deal. It's not a mega dose. If your body does need it, you might get that satisfaction, and you get your brain will start to talk, or your body will start to talk and say, oh, we need more of that. Now let's talk about some basic individual nutrients. We need cholesterol. What? I thought cholesterol was bad. No. You have to have cholesterol. Your body will make its own cholesterol. So if you're on a cholesterol lowering medication, you may be cutting out one of the main ingredients, or really making it difficult for your body to create the hormones needed for the reproductive system. Okay, and so the cholesterol is manufactured in the liver. Okay, your body's gonna make it, and some people familially, genetically, whatever, end up creating a lot more cholesterol, so they run super high levels of cholesterol. So that's where they are, they're being recommended to use cholesterol lowering medications. But if you lower your cholesterol too much, you're going to negatively impact your production of hormones, because one of the purposes for cholesterol is to manufacture all of your steroid hormones. And all of your sex hormones are steroid hormones. Testosterone, all your ones, testosterone, progesterone, and then estrogen, and all your estrogen, those are all steroid-based hormones. They're all in the pathway of cholesterol gets converted to pregnenolone. Pregnenolone then starts to get converted into all those different hormones. So you have to have good levels of cholesterol. So does that mean I'm saying you just go tank it up and just pay out on all the high cholesterol foods? No. No, the form of cholesterol does matter. If cholesterol gets oxidized, it becomes sticky, and sticky oxidized cholesterol, starts to create clogged arteries. So there is a connection between cholesterol and heart disease. It's just not it's not the overall levels of cholesterol that matter. It's how much sticky or oxidized cholesterol you have. So you definitely want fat-soluble antioxidants to protect your cholesterol levels. And where can we find fat-soluble antioxidants? Okay, this is just a whole nother lecture. But what I'm saying is the fat-soluble antioxidants, essential oils, almost all of them have some amount of fat-soluble antioxidant capacity. So there's what might even be able to protect our cholesterol with our essential oil supplements. So maybe that would be good. And so adding any essential oil supplement might be good from that perspective to protect the cholesterol system in the bloodstream, and then have make sure that we maintain good levels of cholesterol. Now, how do we do that? Like I said, your body will produce its own cholesterol, but you know if your cholesterol is too high and you're being lowered, just make sure you don't go too low. And what is too low? The problem is that my body might have a different baseline level that needs to be a little bit higher because maybe it's not converting hormones the way it wants to or the way it's really should. So my hormone levels end up being low. So you really need to make sure that your hormone levels are adequate. And if you're on a cholesterol lowering medication and your hormones are low, then I would be talking to the doctor. If that were my situation, I would be talking to the doctor saying, okay, can we loosen up and let my cholesterol go up and see if that increases my hormone levels, and then find that mid-range where it's an acceptable, maybe it's high by clinical definition, my cholesterol levels might be high, blood levels of cholesterol might be high, but I want my hormones, okay? And so I would work with a doctor to get that balanced. Finding a doctor willing to do that, well, we're going to have to push on the marketplace a little bit and get a few more doctors to think about these things. Okay, but hopefully that made sense, what I'm saying, okay? It's just you're talking about your cholesterol levels and your hormones, very important. So these are basic, flood the reproductive system with nutrients. We have to have cholesterol. So that's one of the things. So next, we can take a plethora of supplements. They're all good. And what I'm saying is I get responses from people and say, wow, I really didn't anticipate it, but I'm having a better time in the bedroom after I take, the NingXia Red. And it's like, well, that makes sense if you're supporting certain parts and that's what's down on your system and you boost that up, then of course everything's going to work a little better. Same thing with, I had a guy report to me that he was taking Omega Gi's for the cardiovascular benefit, but all of a sudden he was having a lot more interest, and that wasn't a normal thing for him. And so his wife was very pleased with that. And so there was that discussion, and I said, well, what product was that? And he goes, that was the Omega Gi's, and he was taking a double dose of it. He was taking eight a day, and it was creating that much better environment for the sexual functioning. So there are lots of ways to flood the reproductive system with nutrients, and just because I have kind of put together this package doesn't mean that's the only option for you if you're not getting quite the benefit you were looking for, or you want to keep working or delve a little deeper. And also it's possible, like I said, as you do these, everything is multifaceted. As you go through these different programs and supporting the different body systems as we've been going along, you may find that other systems benefit. Okay, I personally have found that my skin has benefited greatly from from different parts of different products. So when I take sulfurzyme, in other words, back with my Super C sulfurzyme, if I really take that aggressively and I take my 12 sulfurzyme a day and 4 Super C a day, which is back to that very first respiratory system support, the first month, when I do that, my skin is better. Okay, so what I'm saying is it's not necessarily an absolute when we start talking about supporting the systems. Anyway, so flooding the reproductive system with nutrients may come from different sources. Look for some other options there. So I hope this has been useful. If you have other products that you have found have felt like it's been flooding the reproductive system with nutrients, let me know. Give me a comment. Happy wellness.